Hi, it's tea time, and today is Inner Work Wednesdays. We are going to do a meditation for empowerment, for clearing your energy. There's a lot of static energy around us and a lot of anxiety induced by this. And there's a collective consciousness that is affecting all of us that is not necessarily the best for our health. So I've been feeling a lot. How have you been feeling? It's been a lot. There's been a lot coming up. And I think like when you're feeling all of these things and you're feeling all these things around you, it can be a little difficult to have a clear mind, to be able to do things productively, and to just take steps towards the stuff that you want to do because you just feel so low energy, right? Have you been feeling like low energy? Have you been feeling like slightly just down? There's been something in the air, and we can all maybe attribute it to certain current events. But I won't go into that. What I will go into and what we're about to do is we're going to hop into a meditation. This meditation kind of came to me today as I was bicycling on the airstrip next door to where I live and feeling this sense of freedom and empowerment, envisioning and seeing the possibilities of how huge I can be in my heart and how much I can give back to the world. And so I wanted to give you the sense and the feeling of how you might grow and expand into what you are becoming and what you already are. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this meditation. Please feel free to do this sitting down. I'm sitting on a cushion. I'm sitting on a cushion cross-legged, lying down. The best place to do this is wherever you're comfortable and wherever you feel like you have some privacy so there's no one around you to distract you. It's been a request from others to do this for longer, so we're going to try out and do a longer episode. My goal is 20 minutes, but I won't really be keeping too close attention to time. So without further ado, let's begin. So close your eyes and check in with yourself. Check in with your body. I have some burps coming up. Take a good breath in and breathe out. Take another good breath in and breathe out. One more breath in and breathe out. Now I have my hands rested on my knees and they're facing up. You can do the same thing. Put your palms wherever they feel comfortable. What's important is that you have them open. And this is important because you want to feel what it feels like to receive. We all are given gifts in ourselves, in our lives, in the ways that people just want to give things to us. And it's important to practice receiving them. And so with open palms, we can practice this sensation of having an open palm. If the universe wants to give us something, if there's a person around us who has a gift, we can receive it, and we can receive it with grace. So leave these palms open as a symbol of your welcoming and encouragement from the universe to give you things, because you deserve that. So let's ground ourselves now. I'd like you to focus on your root, which is the base of your spine, as well as your stomach and your solar plexus, which is just above your stomach. We're going to focus on this area first because we need to ground ourselves. So I would like you to just imagine breathing in white light into this space. So breathe in, hold it, and as you breathe out, hold that white light there. Breathe out. This may feel odd at first because what you're doing is you're doing energy gathering, and usually the way we breathe is we breathe in and then we breathe out by releasing air. So we take energy in and then we push energy out. But for us, we're going to collect energy, and this energy is going to empower our body. This is derived from Tai Chi, Qigong, Eastern methods of collecting energy. So we're going to do this again, and we're going to breathe in to this area down below in our stomach, our solar plexus, and our root, and we're just going to breathe in energy, just white light. It's a great way of visualizing it. Breathe it in. Hold it there. And as you breathe out, continue to hold it there. It's okay if you don't feel like you get it, or maybe you're not sure what you're feeling. This is a sensitivity that you can cultivate over time. Just use your imagination, and if you start to feel things, that's great. If your body starts to react, that's great. If you get none of those signs, that's still great. You're doing good. By just doing this exercise and taking this practice for yourself, it's a good thing. So let's do it again. Breathe in, hold it there, and breathe out. So now that we've familiarized ourselves with some of this, we're going to add an additional layer. And this is sort of like the secret to energy gathering that is taught in Eastern martial energy practices. And that is to pull up your sphincter, to kind of like, it's around your anus, to basically hold your anus in place. And that is going to prevent energy leakage from your body, which now turns your body into a container, a vessel that can continue to hold energy. So we're going to just try this a few times. This may sound odd, I can totally get that, but we're going to try this anyways. See what happens. Have an open mind. So kind of just pull in your sphincter, kind of like clenching your butt a little bit, and we're going to breathe in again and see how this feels different. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Hold it. And still hold it and breathe out. Breathe in. Holding it. And still holding it, breathing out. Hold it. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Okay, so there's different ways of breathing, and I'd be interested to hear how you feel at this point. Still hold this position because you still want to hold your energy. So we're going to do this one more time. Just breathe in as much energy as you can. Just breathe it in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold it, and still holding it, breathing out. Do you feel any different? How do you feel different? Okay, good. So we've gathered some energy. The next thing we want to do is we want to ground ourselves into the Earth's energy field. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to imagine now this part of our center down the root, down the bottom of our spine. We're going to imagine going down into the earth. Down, down, down. A part of us is just going down into the earth. Down, 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 down. And we're just going to keep going and going and going. And then we're going to reach the center. Here we go. You are hitting the center of the earth. And I'd like you to anchor this part of yourself to like hook on to this center, this gravity, this lava, this hot core, this metal center. Just hook into that for a second. And as you hook into that, imagine the energy from the earth flowing up through this anchor that you've now latched with and goes all the way up, 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 back into your center. And now it would be great to take your open palms and to put them on your belly and to feel what it feels like to have this earth core and this energy now in your center, over your stomach, over your solar plexus, over your root. Feel what that feels like. Okay, so now we're going to combine everything that we've just applied, and we're going to pull energy up from the earth. Remember to pull in your sphincter, and we're going to pull in energy up from the earth into your stomach where you are placing your hands. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. 3, 2, 1, breathe in. Hold it. Still holding it, breathing out. We're going to do this 5 times, no talking. Okay? Are you ready? Let's go. Let's do it again. Breathing out. Okay, breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. 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 Well done. How do you feel now? What was coming up for you as you were going through it? Do you feel like at any point that you wanted to let go of some of what you were holding on to? Did that bring up any feelings for you? It's important to observe these things, but not to react too heavily to them. They're interesting observations that may reveal to you subtle behaviors and nuances in your approach and perspective on things. I know that I've seen myself want to let go of some of this energy because it scares me. I'm not used to holding all of it. And the power that you accumulate here can be frightening sometimes because maybe you're not used to power, or maybe you're afraid of power. Whatever may have came up for you, I'd love for you to think about that and contemplate it. And if you feel like sharing, you can do that too. But for now, we're going to keep moving on with the exercise. So now that we have this energy in our stomach, let's focus our attention on our hands for a second. How do our hands feel? Do you feel any kind of sensations in your hands? Perhaps a little bit of buzzing, a little bit of pins and needles, maybe just something there. Let's take our hands, and as if to move some energy up through our body, let's take our hands and move it up over our heart, like so. And now taking some of that energy that you've collected, imagine moving it up into your heart. Yeah, just feel that for a second. Watch how your body reacts. See how your mind is reacting. Now I'd like you to say a little thing to yourself, and I'll say it for you right now, but I'd like you to say this to yourself as well. I clear everything from my field that is not mine. Go ahead, say it. I clear everything from my field that is not mine. Say it one more time. I clear everything from my field that is not mine. Imagine yourself in a golden energy field that expands and clears everything from around you that is not yours. And imagine this field is of your own sovereignty, that it represents everything that you are and nothing that you are not. And now we're going to apply the same breathing and energy collecting exercise to this orb that we've created around ourselves. So remember to pull in your sphincter and now breathe in. Feel that gold energy all around you. Hold it there and breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out, holding it. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. Do you feel your reality shifting at all? Do you feel any kinds of transformation happening within you or around you or in your thoughts? These are important observations to see because they're often very subtle and nuanced, which is often why we don't pay attention to them because we can't see them. And taking this time right now to watch yourself and to work with yourself is a really important reflective moment to deconstruct your own reality and perception of the world, because sometimes it's not right. And I would ask the question, what is right? And you can only know what is right for you by just listening to yourself and hearing what you really need and what you really know you want. So we're going to take this energy and now we're going to go to the upper part of our body. So I'd like you to put one hand around your neck somewhere. I put mine on my back of my neck because this is where I kind of slouch forward. And I'd like you to put the other hand somewhere over your head. We won't hold it for too long. But I'd just like to move some energy here to clear anything that shouldn't be here. Are you ready? Okay. So imagine pulling up energy from your stomach, solar plexus, and root, and bring it up here to this upper region of your body, and imagine it swirling around, clearing out any energy that is negative, any anxiety, anything that just gets in your way, that just gets in your thoughts that you don't want, any cloudy thoughts, anything that just doesn't matter to you. Just allow that to go. And we're going to say again the words that we used to clear ourselves of any energy that is not ours. Are you ready? Okay. I forgot what I said earlier, so I'm just going to say something new, which is, I clear my field of anything that is not mine. I clear my field of anything that is not mine. I clear my field of anything that is not mine. Great. Now you can take your hands back down to wherever you were laying them. Do a little bit of energy gathering right now to just collect throughout your entire body. Just imagine your whole body being filled with white light as you breathe in. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in. Hold it, breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And hold it, breathe out. So with this exercise, we are now going to complete it. You can open your eyes. I'd like you to take your hands and just place them together. Put them over your heart and feel what that feels like, to feel the unity between your fingers over your heart, and now to feel this unity in your body. Breathe that in. I thank you for joining me today, and thank you for showing up for yourself. This has been a very special time and a very special episode to share with you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and let me know how it went for you. I always love to hear, and it gives me a lot of feedback and encouragement to continue doing things like this. Sending love from all the way over in Berlin. I'll see you tomorrow. Tschüss.